Hello everybody and welcome to Cindy's Stamping Corner. I'm going to show you how to make October's stamp set of the month card. This is an easel card. Simply stands up like this. This month's stamp set is for all things, and this particular card you'll find in your pack. You'll find your base card, and this will be the part that makes your easel in So Saffron. You'll have a piece of decorative paper, Cajun Craze layer, vanilla, and some linen thread, glimmer paper, and then your little wooden element. So the first thing that we're going to start is to make some good strong folds in your longer piece of cardstock, and this is 8.5, and I've scored it at 4, 6 and 8. And what you want to do is to fold it that's sort of a zigzag type effect like this, and then we're going to adhere this middle piece to here between the two folds, and we're going to go ahead and use some good strong fast fuse and then fold that down and give it a good firm burnish like that. So this is going to go to the left hand side like this. So what we're going to do is to put some more fast fuse on this 1/2 inch tab here. Oops. And then we're going to attach it so that it will stand proud and just have a little margin all the way around. Then with straightforward snail, you're going to attach a piece of DSP like that. Again, just giving yourself a margin around. There we go. And there we've got our basic card. So now on to some stamping. I'm going to be using Cajun Craze and So Saffron, and in the middle of my card using this kind of blotchy splodgy stamp in the So Saffron, make myself a nice splodge in the middle there, and then my greeting in the Cajun Craze, no, not my greeting, my leaves in the Cajun Craze, better, and just position them over my yellow splodge. So then in your pack you would have had a piece of vanilla cardstock, and you're going to be using this for all of the pieces that you're going to be cutting out. So this time I will go ahead and stamp my greeting, and that's all the stamping done on this particular card. I'm using the decorative label punch to punch out my greeting, just center it up a little there. And then also in your pack you will have a piece of sponge, and you are going to use this to sponge round the edges of your card. And then you're also going to sponge around the center piece like that. Alright, so that's that part. Now with your piece of twine, linen thread, you're going to wind it a couple of times around the vanilla card and just tie it off in a simple knot. There we are. And leave the threads long for a little while. We're not going to trim those off just yet. We're going to wait till the end. And then you can go ahead with regular snail and attach it to your piece of Cajun Craze. And I always like to put a bit of extra adhesive on the back of the thread just to make sure it's all held down nice and firmly, and then just line it up like this. Press this firmly here, so we've got there, and then we can attach that to the front of our card like this. Now also in your pack you will have some dimensionals, so we're just going to put a couple on the back of our sentiment, and if you just give them a little ding in the middle with your thumbnail, you'll find that the backing will come off a lot easier. Center it up there. And we're nearly finished, but we need to make sure that our card will actually stand up. So back to our piece of cardstock, and using the little stamp here that says Hello Fall, we're going to stamp there, and I'm going to punch that out with a Ticket Duo punch. Center it up there, and then with a couple of glue dots on the back, I'm going to attach it to my piece of glimmer paper, and I'm just going to offset it just so that you can see the glimmer paper stick out. Then I'm going to take my dimensionals again, and I'm going to put 2 on the back, but I need it to be raised up from the card so that it will hold the easel up. So I'm just going to place a second dimensional, just lining them up a little bit there, onto the back there, and then holding my card, I'm just going to position it so that I've got a nice angle on my easel, and then press that in. And then finally with my little wooden element, I'm just going to tie that in. Just put another little knot on it to make sure that it's firmly held. And then at this point I can trim off my tails when it decides to behave itself here. There we go. So there we have our card. It'll hook up underneath on there, and that will fit in a regular size envelope. So there we go. 2 cards. Hope you enjoyed this project, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Bye.